All right, you ready for hoops basketball tonight? I know, I love new releases. Always so much fun. And everybody's all paid up tonight, too, so even better. Once we get going, we can just keep right on moving. But first things first, I do like to go over a little bit of information just to make sure everybody's on the same page before we actually get started breaking. So while everyone is getting in and getting settled, I'm going to go ahead and get some of that stuff underway. So my feedback is automated on eBay. Anytime that you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. One of the few things eBay does really well, isn't it? Yes, they're automated feedback. I love it. Anyway, the other thing, of course, is to say thank you. Always appreciate you being here, bidding and breaking and chatting and hanging out with me, keeping me company, all that fun stuff. So the days ahead, I know it continues to look a little sparse, but hopefully that's going to change soon as they start pumping more new releases out the door, we hope. So tomorrow night, we're going to break Leaf Metal Draft Baseball, the hobby version. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday will all be off nights. We'll get back down to it on Tuesday night. And the next time we break Leaf Metal Draft Baseball, it'll probably be jumbo because I think all the rest of what I have is jumbo, just FYI. But we do have, of course, the hobby case coming up Thursday. Now, shipping wise, this is, I'm anticipating this is going to be out the door Saturday. Now, as always, that is plus or minus a day. So obviously, if I could get it out faster, I would. If it takes longer than I think to get it sorted and shipped, it could slide to Monday. But right now, I'm hopeful that Saturday will be the day it's out the door. That's my plan anyway. And with as many cards as we have in this break, I don't think any team would get skunked. So I don't think we have to worry about consolation cards. Everybody's going to pull cards of some sort, I'm pretty sure. So this is a 5-box break of 2021 Hoops Basketball. It's a quarter of a case. We only do these a quarter of a case at a time because there are so many cards involved in each box. And of course, this ended tonight on eBay, the same day the product released, and the same night we're breaking it, which is Wednesday, the 3rd of February. I started to say December. I don't know why. Yes, but it is the 3rd of February, believe it or not. It feels like it should be somehow later than that, though, doesn't it? So our team names are there on the left-hand side, and the eBay user ID of each winning bidder can be found across from their team. Thank you, everyone, for getting your payments in on time tonight. That certainly does make our lives easier all the way around. We don't have to struggle to find homes for unpaid teams. Now, the next little piece of business here, you are going to notice that your background is going to get blurry here in a second, and I am doing that on purpose. I want that background to be blurry, so please don't be worried by that, because you know what? Who cares what's in the background, right? We only want to see the cards, and when we mess around with the focus a little bit, guess what? It's going to let us see our cards even a little better than we would have otherwise. So hoops, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with hoops. Lots of cards, lots of inserts, lots of things. But what we are looking for, 2 autographs per box. You'll see it says on average over there. And that is just Panini's way of kind of doing, I'm going to call it CYA. And because, you know, every once in a while they don't give you what they say they're going to give you, and that kind of covers them in those circumstances. And the other thing that could come into play there is occasionally they replace hits with points cards. And if that happens tonight, then of course we will use random.org to give out those points cards at the end of the night. Now, having gone through and said all of that, there are a lot of cards in each box, as you saw. So a couple hundred cards per box. So there are going to be base rookie cards and inserts and things that you're going to see go by that are going to be, I'm sure, of some of our top players. You know, your LaMelo Balls and Emmanuel Quickleys and Halliburtons and so on and so forth. We're probably going to see quite a few of those as we go through. We are not going to stop and talk about every single base rookie card that we see or every rookie insert that we see because, hey, there's a lot of cards in here. So just based on sheer volume, we're not so much going to dwell on a lot of that sort of stuff. Obviously, we're going to stop on hits. We'll stop on things that are numbered. And of course, after the break, things that need to be sleeved if we're coming across, wow, goodness, I put that on there upside down, didn't I? If we're coming across, rookie cards for whoever, LaMelo or James Wiseman or whomever, and they need to be sleeved, I'm not going to, again, stop and sleeve every base card, every insert that needs to be done as we are live because it will take us a long time. So instead, I will sit and do that boring work after the break, and you don't have to sit through it. How about that? So we'll kind of try to make it as painless as possible considering the amount of cards, which can be sometimes painful to look through when there's a lot of base. So we try to mitigate that as best we can. Hi, Jay Allen. You have got the Jazz and the Raptors tonight. Yeah, your Charlotte Hornets ended up going pretty high. Of course, LaMelo Ball driving the price there. And also, just in general, it seems any product that comes out anytime, anywhere, anyhow, the prices are astronomical. As soon as they release, the prices are, doubling, tripling, quadrupling, and it's insanity, really. Makes it impossible to go buy back. And the few times I've tried it, oh, I made mistakes. So, yeah, I bought a couple of extra cases of Contenders football at, you don't even want to know how much, but I'll tell you anyway. At one of them was $9,300, and the other one was like $8,400. Well, needless to say, I overpaid for both of those by several $1,000s. So now I'm stuck with them at a super high price. So I've given up on trying to time the market in terms of buying restocks on stuff. Because that was a very, very, very expensive lesson, one which I will not probably forget anytime soon. Yeah, so now I'm a little more cautious about that. Jay Allen says, wow. Yeah, I know. Wow is right. Yeah, well, yeah, going to cost me several $1,000s because I was a little eager and bought them and thought, well, this is the cheapest I'll get them and the price will keep going up and we'll, be fine and we'll break them and whatever. And then, whoops, the opposite happened. So, oh, well, live and learn, right? Live and learn. All right, so these are what our hoops base cards look like this year. And of course, again, in this first box, we'll go a little slower as we sort out what everything is. And this is the first insert we've seen called Now Playing. It's Killian Hayes for the Detroit Pistons, not numbered or anything, but just by virtue of the fact that it's an insert, we're going to stop on it in the first box. Now we've got some rookies coming through there with Ramsey and Stanley, and then we're back to base, and it looks like we have got our first hit out of box number one coming up on us pretty quickly, and it's also the guy who was on our first insert. That's right, it's the Detroit Pistons with Killian Hayes and our hot signature rookie. And was that numbered anywhere on the back? No. Numbered on the front anywhere? No. So I guess those will be unnumbered, which I think is, well, most of the time that's the way those are in hoops, but you never know. It changes from year to year. So Michael's here looking for some Spurs. We'll have to work on the Spurs for him then. Another insert, there's the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and a backstage pass is that insert for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got a couple of rookie cards again, be a few per pack. There's Tyrese Maxey and Desmond Bane, our two rookies. Here comes more inserts, and this is Paul George, Hypnotized, and it is a nice little hollow foil card, but also unnumbered, so we're not gonna worry about sleeving it right now. There'll be another thing we'll take care of after the fact. Some more rookies here is Grant Riller. There's a Halliburton for the Kings. Halliburton probably, arguably having the best season so far. A zero gravity insert, the Bulls and Zach LaVine. There's Pritchard and Patrick Williams. So basically, it's always going to be our rookie cards sitting together. As we can see, they're coming in pairs, and that'll make it a little easier to check them out. You know, I can't pronounce that right. I can say Alexi. It's just the back part of the name. Yeah, not so good with that. CJ Ellaby. And there's Skylar Mays. And off we go from there. So again, a little bit slower through this first box, and then we'll pick up the pace in subsequent boxes. Jay Allen, you said you got to hit the sack. All right, man. Well, we'll catch you the next time. It was good to see you anyway. I'm glad your eyes are doing better. I was glad when you told me that was the case. It made me happy. A Donovan Mitchell high voltage insert. Nice looking card. And here's Alexi again. Who else have we got? A Coro. Bunch of non-stuff. There's a Josh Green that is an insert we got next, and it's out for Dallas and the Mavericks. There's Vassell, Nico, Legends of the Game. I think we all kind of, oh, wait a minute, that one is numbered right down there. About missed it, but it's there. It's numbered to 699, so it's a high one, but it's there. It's Bob McAdoo, and that's the Buffalo Braves. I want to say the Buffalo Braves maybe became the Sacramento Kings, but let me just double check that real quickly, because cards do always stay with their franchises, okay? So when things, rename, move, whatever, it follows along with it. But who did they become? Or maybe maybe I always think it's the Kings, and it's really not. It's the Clippers. It's the Clippers. It's a California team, but not the one I said. All right, so the Bob McAdoo that was the Buffalo Braves, that's really the Clippers. So, all right. All right, there's Martin and Elijah Hughes. I'm mostly just trying to keep our rookies stacked off separately, just in case there's a Wiseman, in case somebody comes back later and says, hey, what about da-da-da-da-da. So trying to sort of set it separately, but of course all the cards ship in here, so it doesn't particularly matter one way or the other. But Eric Bledsoe to 199, and that is Milwaukee Bucks. There's a Jaden McDaniels, a Vernon Carey, bunch of veterans, a Tyrese Maxey we got next, followed by, oh yeah, I'm going to butcher that, yeah. Lee and Akonwu, I'm sure that was not even remotely correct. I'm going to just tell you right now it wasn't. And a different insert. We haven't seen this one yet. It is Prime Time. That is Ja Morant for Memphis. There's a Smith and, oh boy, Avidia. Yeah, there's a lot of names I can't pronounce in this year's rookie class. Let's just lay that out there. That's just a fact. Isaiah Stewart and Jordan Nwora. Oh, what has happened there? Sorry, shoot, hang on a second. Every time I go off of the page for some reason, when I leave to go look something up, like when I went to make sure that the Clippers or, Buffalo Braves and the Clippers, then when I come back, it messes up my video on YouTube. I don't know why, but it does. And I have to go back and do it over again. There's an Embiid. Those are obviously parallels, but they're also unnumbered, so we don't spend a whole lot of time on those either. There's Obi Toppin, Nesmith. This one numbered also to 199, Legends of the Game. Maybe a few little imperfections down there, edges and corners where that hollow foil comes into play. That's the Atlanta Hawks, and it was John Collins, Josh Green, Killian Hayes. So yeah, so that I don't drive you absolutely insane, I probably won't read off the rookie names in the other boxes unless it's a big one. But on base cards, mostly you're just you'll see them go by. We'll kind of stop on them. The other stuff we don't really stop on too much. A John Morant spark plugs insert, and a couple more rookies, a couple more vets. And I believe this is going to be our second hit of the box as far as our autographs go. And it's Daniel House Jr. for the Houston Rockets. All right, so first box gave us Rockets and Pistons. City Edition, Luka Doncic insert, Dallas. There's a nice Emmanuel Quickley rookie and an Anthony Edwards. Wow, that would have been a good pack, right? Anthony Edwards and Quickley together. Back to back out of that pack. There's an Obi Toppin we got next. A couple more rookies, including Cole Anthony. Might be the first one we've seen of him tonight, possibly. Now, this is Josh Green on a hollow foil, numbered to 99. So the Mavericks with a relatively low-numbered rookie hit. Low for this product, anyway. Cassius Winston and Trey Jones. Yeah, we used to do these in half case breaks once upon a time. There's Lewis for Nola with an insert now playing. But I never shipped the veteran base when we did it by the half case because there's something like 2,000 cards in here. If you did a half case, we're doing obviously a quarter of a case. RJ Hampton, Nick Richards. And I found that people wanted even the veteran base, so we went back to doing smaller numbers of boxes and all the cards shipping. Aaron Nesmith with an insert. Flynn and Oturo. A courtside insert. Paul George, Clippers. And there's a LaMelo Ball rookie, first one of those that we have seen tonight. Again, we'll be sleeving the ones that need to be sleeved after the break. There's Azubuike as far as the base goes, just because I would expect that we're going to find a decent amount of it. Some of the stuff that is hollow foil, we're sleeving as we go, but most of the other stuff, unless it's autographs or numbered, we won't. That is Patrick Williams we got next, and obviously it is and was a hollow foil. Which actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put that high voltage and hypnotize those other two hollows that we got earlier. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve those as well right now. And that way we just have that part done, okay? I think that's all right. Xavier Tillman and Robert Woodard. Here's a Bill Russell. It is Legends of the Ball, hollow foil for the Celtics. And a couple more rookies, Lewis and Precious. All right, so there's what box number one looked like. We are underway with box number two. So yeah, this takes a hot second to get through these, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. I'm hoping we're going to find some more heat in here. Yeah, I took a look just for kicks to see what Hoops from last year was selling for. Oh, you don't even want to know. It's crazy. sell them for like $600 a box and stuff for hoops. I mean, there's just nothing out there to buy right now. That is any kind of reasonable price. I don't care how far back you go. It doesn't matter. And anything that was reasonably priced got sold probably shortly after the pandemic started last year. Believe it or not, we've been doing this a year now. And I mean the pandemic, not breaking. I'm breaking a lot longer than that, but you know what I meant. But yeah, after the printing presses shut down there for a while and we didn't have any new releases, man, everybody just started buying up everything. Didn't matter what it was or how old it was. Of course, I still had back stock at that point, so we didn't have much of a disruption in terms of things to break. I don't have any back stock anymore. I cleared it all out at the end of the year so that we could start fresh, not realizing, of course, that, well, guess what? Still kind of bringing things to market a little bit slower than we're used to, aren't they? And in lower quantities. I got my numbers today for Optic Football. Oh, I was just sick. I mean, absolutely sick. That's a product that normally I would get, oh gosh, maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 cases of it. And I got one case and some loose boxes this year. That is it. Yeah, absolutely insane. I just found that out today. I was like, come on, man. Like, yeah, I got to do better than that. He's like, well, the way we decided it, you had to have spent X amount of money to earn one box. And then, in the last, whatever, I guess it's the first of the year, and you'd only spend enough to earn a case. It's like, okay, well, I don't even know how that works, but what are you going to do? Oh, one of my distributors sent me something today. This was interesting. Somebody had sent it to him, and it was, and I cannot verify whether or not this is factual, but somebody was tweeting about the fact that I guess they're saying PayPal has permanently shut down a lot of accounts associated with people who are doing breaks and razzes, and something about that PayPal has decided that maybe it might be illegal in some states or something like that, and that allegedly now that these people have had their accounts permanently closed and that they can't even access their money for 180 days. Now, I haven't heard that except for that being passed on to me. Tyrell Terry Mavericks insert, and you would think that that would be kind of a big deal, right? Like a lot of people would be talking about that. So I don't know. I don't know the circumstances, but anyway, that is there's another Cole Anthony. That is what they said anyway. I think we've determined that those are not numbered, so we're not going to continue to flip those over and look at the backs now that we're out of the first one. Anything that's been numbered thus far has been on the front of the card, which is traditionally the way it is with hoops. So Sadiq Bey up next. So I don't know how accurate that is or not, but man, if that is the case, that will be a mess, won't it? It'll leave a lot of people in a crunch. Of course, we won't have to worry about it because we've got stupid eBay managed payments to deal with. So there's Lewis and Precious. A hollow foil that is numbered to, I think that says 25 for the Celtics and Jason Tatum. And the card insert, or rather, is courtside. So that one to 25, the lowest we've seen so far tonight. There's our rookies. There's a nice James Wiseman we got next. Just a flat one. Stanley and Ramsey. And by flat one, I mean not a hollow foil. I think you probably knew that. Oh boy, this is a good one right here. Yeah, this is a nice hit right here. How about that? There's some rookie ink for the Kings and Tyrese Halliburton. That's really nice. That's to 25. If my Kings owner happens to be watching, I would happily put this in a one-touch for you if you would like it to be in one. So, well, as you can see, Brian, we have not obviously been flipping over the backs of all the base. We had up to this point been flipping them over on the inserts. I stopped flipping them over, but Brian now wants to see the backs of them. So there are the inserts that we have seen that were not flipped over on the back. Now, obviously, anything that we have, all the cards are shipping. So if one of your base cards has a variant on the back, you will obviously, you're going to get it because every card ships out of here. But as far as like turning every single card over, we don't normally do that. If that is something that you feel you absolutely need to have happen, then you can stick around to the end of the break and we'll do a quick little run through them. But we're not going to literally do everyone like this because that would take us forever. But we can shuffle through them in big groups at the very end if you want to hang out. But again, all the cards do ship, so it would be discovered in sorting. This is a Derek Jones Jr. hollow foil highlights insert. We'll get it out in a minute. It's not numbered, but of course, being hollow, we do go ahead and sleeve it. And there's Bay and Bay. Killian Hayes with a We Got Next. And then a couple of rookies here that are Flynn and Oturo. Kawhi Leonard, Hypnotized. This is another one, hollow foil. I think we've already, well, we saw a Hypnotized, but I don't know if it was Kawhi Leonard before or not. A couple of our rookies went through. There's a now playing Obi Toppin. I think we've seen that one a time or two already. McDaniel and Vernon Carey. Next up is a Legends of the Ball hollow foil. That's Dwayne Wade. So the Miami Heat. And a Coro and more hollow foil. Sparkplug Patrick Beverly. Couple of rookies here. There's your Halliburton again. Of course, the autograph was the main one. And I'm going to guess our Kings team owner either isn't here or doesn't want that in a one-touch since they didn't jump into chat and let me know that. So we'll just leave it as it is at the moment. Now playing insert and a couple of rookies. City Edition, Jazz and Donovan Mitchell. And there's Patrick Williams and Pritchard. So still looking for one autograph out of this box. And there it is, right on target, isn't it? Right as we say it. Skylar Mays. And that's out for the Atlanta Hawks with the Skylar Mays. A Zero Gravity for the Magic, Aaron Gordon. There's another Emmanuel Quickley rookie. I think we saw one earlier, and there's an Anthony Edwards right behind it. Ja Morant with a backstage pass. Here's another LaMelo Ball and Azubuike. Hollow foil number to 99. It is Kyle Lowry for the Raptors. Another James Wiseman. He's out with an injury, isn't he? I think he is anyway. Where's Isaiah Stewart? Jordan Nwora. This is going to be numbered Legends of the Game. And it is Walt Frazier for the Knicks, numbered to 699, which I think is what our other Legends of the Game was also numbered. I do believe that it is. Josh Green, Killian Hayes. There's a variant that'll make the Hornets happy with LaMelo Ball, parallel. And this is numbered. I think that's, yeah, it is. That's future Legends of the Game. Sorry, Doncic. And the future Legends of the Game seem to be numbered to 999. Regular Legends, 699. Future Legends, 999. Kenyon Martin and Elijah Hughes. There's Alexi. You've got next hollow foil. There's Xavier Tillman and Robert Woodard. Somebody's car alarm's going off. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Jim, I don't know. It's always been that way. I think it has something to do with the latency settings, but it's always been that way. Yeah. I am aware of it, though, because somebody's told me that. Actually, lots of people have told me that over the years, that you can't rewind it while it's live. It doesn't have a DVR function. So, yeah, sorry, man. The good news is that I recap at the end. So, at the end of the night, I'll go back through our numbered cards and our autographs. And, of course, we will also go back through and look at the backs of all these at that time too, because Brian wanted to see that. But then I will get the video posted pretty quickly after the break too. So if you actually want to see all the base and stuff as it comes out, and you want more than just the hits recap, generally, I don't know, maybe an hour or two after the break is over, it's usually available. YouTube always has to do whatever they call quote-unquote processing, and you never kind of know how long that's going to take. The upload itself generally is pretty quick and painless. Usually, 20, 30 minutes it's uploaded, but you never know how long they're going to process it. Whatever that even means, we have maybe we saw something with Maxi, but honestly, I don't remember if it was an insert or if it was just a rookie base card. There hasn't been any autographs or anything of that nature for him, no. But I've called out so many different names between the inserts and the base rookie that I don't remember what's what at this point in that regard. I do know we called his name out at least once, but I want to say it was a base rookie, but somebody else just typed in there. They thought it was I'm looking right now real quickly through some of the inserts that I have set aside, because I didn't remember it being an insert, but it might have been. Let's see. course, I don't have all the inserts stacked really entirely separately, but offhand, I don't see any inserts for Maxey. So I think it was a base card for Tyrese Maxey. I believe it was his rookie base card, but I wouldn't 1000% swear to that. But I also didn't really see it in the inserts either. So, because well, you guys said the same thing. You thought you saw some Maxey inserts, but I really don't think we do. These are all of our hollow foil inserts right there. And then this is our, let me see if I've got any mixed in with our base rookies. Maybe I do. Maybe they're in there, and that's why I'm not remembering them. Let's see. That's all base rookie. And this is all base rookie. So not in there. And then these are the other inserts that I stacked out separate that are not hollow foil. And I don't think any of these are Tyrese Maxey either, are they? That's why we're just double checking right now, because you guys somebody said they thought we did have some, but honestly, I don't remember any. I only remember the base. And this is the numbered stuff. Was any of this Maxey? Let's just look since we're sitting here. No, because that's no. So no, I don't think we've had any. I really don't. So I don't know. I do not remember hitting Tyrese Maxey inserts. So I remember hitting his rookie card, but I don't remember hitting his inserts. And they definitely weren't in anything I had set out separately, which generally I have the inserts set out separately. So there's a Legends of the Ball, Sean Kemp, and of course the former Supersonics are the current Oklahoma City Thunder, so that goes to the Thunder. And there's Flynn and Arturo. And Aaron Nesmith with a We Got Next. A couple more rookies. There's another Halliburton rookie. And this is numbered to 99 with a hollow foil for the Detroit Pistons and Blake Griffin. Isaiah Stewart and Jordan Nwora. And that is that little stack. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't see the insert. You guys still say that there's an insert in there for, good grief, for Maxey. But I don't know where it is. Yeah, sorry. Somebody's obviously trying to reach me. They called my cell phone. Now they're calling my home phone. But either way, I can't deal with it right now, obviously. This is numbered to 199. It is Kemba Walker with a hollow foil. And there's Tillman and Woodard. Let me just give me 1 second here so that I can try to see what this is about real quickly. Sorry. Usually if they call me, oh boy. Okay. Apparently there's somebody out there looking in my car. So nice. Jimmy Butler with a high voltage hollow foil insert. There's Nesmith and Obi Toppin. I guess that would be the car alarm I heard earlier then. Probably my own. Oh, there you go. Now there's another nice. Halliburton's having a good break. That is the Kings, and that one, of course, is the red back, which again, we will go back through and look through everything at the end of the night to take care of that. And I'm sorry, give me just 1 second. See if my neighbor can go out there. And maybe they can go out there and as opposed to just texting me and telling me about it. Maybe they could go out there and maybe do something about it. I don't know. There's a Cassius Winston. There's Alexi and a Coro. There's a Maxi, just a base though, and Desmond Bain. Anthony Davis, hollow foil highlights. And some rookie cards here. Sean Kemp, and again, those Supersonics, all the Supersonics will actually go to the Thunder because that's the current name and location of that particular franchise. Sadiq Bey again, followed by Tyler Bey. How about that? Back to back, Sadiq and Tyler. A Legends of the Game to 699, Houston Rockets and Russell Westbrook. There's another Quickly and an Anthony Edwards. Whoops. A Coro insert now playing. Winston and Trey Jones. Nice little Anthony Edwards insert. Followed by a couple of rookies, including another James Wiseman. Sorry. Of course, we're going to look at the backs of those later, so I don't guess it's really entirely necessary to flip them all over right now. We'll just wait and do them all at the end when we do the rest of them. It is Michael Ray Richardson for the Knicks with a Hoops Inc. is our card set. And that going to New York and the Knicks. City Edition DeMar DeRozan. There's another LaMelo Ball. We've seen a few of his rookies go through tonight already. Adding to the haul there. A Trae Young hollow foil for the Atlanta Hawks. Couple more rookie pairs there. Well, not a couple more pairs, couple more cards making a pair, more to the point. Primetime LeBron James Lakers insert. And here's another hollow foil. It is Zero Gravity with Hardaway, Anthony Hardaway. A now playing Jalen Smith, hollow foil, Phoenix Suns. And then our allocation of rookies there. We've got next Alexi insert, Green and Hayes. Ooh, another nice autograph. So, yeah, we're kind of doing all right here, aren't we? Hit the Tyrese Halliburton a minute ago. We're going to add Emmanuel Quickly to the mix, who's been playing quite well for the Knicks. So we've had two really nice autograph hits come out so far. So congrats to the Knicks on that one. Kemba Walker and the Celtics primetime insert. So, yeah, so far so good. Another Legends of the Game. And this one is Future Legends of the Game, so that means it's to $9.99. Trae Young. And there's Kira Lewis and Precious for the rookie. All right. Let's work our way through box number 4. Mike says he needs some Wisemans. I haven't looked over there at Chapman, so I've been so quiet. I wasn't glancing back and forth over there too much. So I need to catch up now, don't I? He says, thanks for the insert recap. Well, no problem. We were going to do that anyway, and we'll do it still again at the end of the break. But because I was looking to make sure there wasn't a Tyrese Maxey in there, I wanted to just do it right there, right then, trying to answer the question in my own mind, too, because I really did not remember it, but you guys thought there was one, so I just decided, hey, let's go look. So yeah, but we'll recap all that stuff again at the end, and of course do the quick pass through looking for the red too. We can do that as well. Jim says they're calling for Maxey, trying to come up with that Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, he's definitely, we've hit his rookie card a couple times, at least a couple times, but so far we're still waiting on the rest of it for him. I think it is Tyrese and Emmanuel Quickley, both from my alma mater, UK, Wildcats, that are the only two rookies that have scored over 30 in a game so far this season. Is that right? I think I heard that stat somewhere. So Emmanuel's been playing really well, though. I mean, not that Tyrese hasn't been. He has been, but I've just been, relative to where he was drafted, I think Emmanuel Quickley is looking like a bargain right now. Jim says somebody thought there was a Maxey insert in my car. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, they would be pretty unhappy if they broke into my car, because they're not going to find anything in there except a bunch of like used masks and water bottles, used water bottles, and maybe some trash. Maybe they'll clean it out for me, right? Because it is, yeah, there's nothing good in my car, that's for sure. Well, for one thing, I cleaned it all out a bit back, thinking I was going to sell it, and then I couldn't find another car that I really liked any better than the car I have, so I just didn't sell it, but then I didn't put any of the stuff back, so really it's got really pretty much nothing in it. Oh, there's some birdseed in there too, I guess they could get. LeBron James hypnotized the Lakers, hollow foil. Main thing is I just don't want anybody out there breaking the glass and whatnot. You know, that stuff's expensive to deal with, and especially in the winter and at night and whatever. I don't want to be out there replacing a windshield, really. Okoro with We Got Next. There's another LaMelo. But there was somebody going through our neighborhood breaking into cars a while back pretty regularly. There's a James Wiseman. And then we hadn't had anything recently until, I guess, whatever's happening outside. Legends of the Ball. David Robinson, hollow foil. The Spurs. Oh, look at that. I'm going to butcher your name. Can I call you Lou? Because that maybe is close to your last name, but maybe not exactly right either. But I don't want to completely butcher your name, and I will, so I apologize. But you said go Cats, and I like that. Isaac Okoro and the Cavaliers. So yeah, my neighbor who was calling to tell me that, I stopped to just text real quick. I told you guys when I was doing that, just to say, hey, I can't do anything about it right now. Said that our other neighbor, I guess, called the cops. So whoever's cars they were looking in, I guess the cops have been here by now. We hope, anyway. Detroit Pistons and Saban Lee. Ooh, that one's numbered. It is numbered to 25. So there you go. That's the first one we've seen that's numbered and is headed to Detroit, which I think might be their second autograph. Am I right about that or not? I don't know. I do lose track. I think we've proven that, haven't we? Yes, we have. We've determined. We've determined. I don't always remember all of it, but I try. Ah, you grew up in Lexington. Ah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, UK fan also. Man, our team is like horrible, right? Absolutely horrible this year. I don't even know how they could get any worse than they have been. They're so bad. Oh, Michael's happy that we hit that for the Spurs a minute ago, that David Robinson hollow foil. There's another Anthony Edwards insert. I think we saw one of those earlier too. I think we did. There's a Maxi rookie, another one to add to your haul. Ooh, baby, look at that. We have had a good run out of 5 loose boxes. I gotta tell you, we've got the loose box magic happening tonight. And right on cue, a play on words, kind of unintended till I'd already said it. So kind of a bad pun, I guess, or a bad play on words. But look who it is, the Lakers and Magic Johnson with a hot signature. So yeah, I'm digging our haul so far out of this loose box break. That was a Jamal Murray backstage pass. Couple more rookies. But yeah, UK's basketball team this year is, oh my, so bad. It's hard to even remember the last time that we were this bad, but we are bad. It's not just us, though. Duke's bad, North Carolina's bad, Kansas is bad. I don't think any of them are as bad as we are. Tony Parker, Legends of the Game, 699. But hey, what are you going to do? It's all that one and done. Caught up with us. Gotta have some older guys to anchor that stuff down, which, well, guess what? We don't have. And we have another hollow foil, though. Also, the Lakers. How about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? With a little hollow foil for Los Angeles and the Lakers. The Halliburton auto was it numbered? I didn't think it was numbered. Was it? I mean, it's a heck of a hit regardless. Oh yeah, it is numbered. You're right. It was numbered to 25. You're right. Well, I should have remembered that because I asked if the person was watching because I'd give them a one touch, and I guess they aren't because they didn't pipe in and say they wanted one, but that should have reminded me that it was numbered because of asking that question. Sadiq Bey. But sometimes people don't want a one touch when they have hollow foil or chrome coating. Personally, I've never had any problems with that. And I've shipped some very expensive chrome cards in one-touch holders, raw. In fact, one that sold for just under $100,000. And it graded perfectly with everything but centering. The rest of the card graded a 10. And of course, people were throwing a fit. Oh, you should not put that in a one-touch, online. Oh my gosh, you just ruined that card. It's never blah blah blah. Of course, it's the person who got the card that said they were fine with the one touch, so they had no problem with it. So I will say I was secretly kind of happy when it came back with a perfect surface grade of 10. I was like, yeah, tell me again how that one touch ruined that card. So no, I personally have no problem with chrome and hollow foil going in one touch, but some people really are vehemently opposed to it. Kyrie Irving high voltage hollow foil nets. So now I don't do it unless someone is watching live and they give me the okay and say yes. Unless obviously it's a card that doesn't have that kind of surface, it doesn't matter. But Scottie Pippen, zero gravity, hollow foil, Chicago, and the Bulls. Legends of the Game, hollow foil, 199, gives us good old Artis Gilmore, Chicago Bulls. RJ Hampton and Nick Richards. And who have we there? Ben Simmons with an insert. And we're getting down close to it. Cassius Winston now playing hollow foil. And that would be Washington and the Wizards. There's another Halliburton rookie. We saw the one already that had the red back. I keep saying I'm not going to keep flipping those since we're going to look at them at the end, and then I keep flipping them, don't I? Cole Anthony we got next, and then a couple more rookies. Brings us to good old box number 5. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, yes. It is last box mojo time. Of course, we've already had, I gotta say, some really good mojo. So is there some extra mojo left for this last box? I'm gonna say maybe. I'm gonna give it my go. I'm gonna give it my best here. Give it my best go. See if we can't conjure it up. He says, yeah, it's brutal about UK basketball. It is. I mean, I gotta tell you, it makes me so mad that a lot of times I just have to walk away or turn it off or switch the channel and then switch back to it. Of course, I'm that way with all my teams, so I'm that way when the Steelers lose. I'm that way. Well, I'm not really that way when the Reds lose because honestly, the Reds lose all the time. So, I mean, it's, I don't know what would be the right way to say it. Kind of like aversion therapy, where whatever bothers you, they just expose you to it over and over till it doesn't bother you anymore. And that's basically me and the Cincinnati Reds. We have lost so much that losing no longer phases me. I don't cuss. I don't scream at the TV. I don't have to change the channel. I'm just like, yeah, we lost. But that's my only team that I'm like that for. No. UK, I still get mad. Steelers, I still get mad. What are you going to do? Oh, Jim, yeah, for sure. The Halliburton is a huge, huge get. That's why I was hoping the person who's watching was on here so they could tell me if it was okay to one touch it, but they're not on here, I guess. So not much I can do about that. But yeah, I mean, arguably, Halliburton is, well, maybe playing the best of any of the rookies right now. I would probably put Halliburton in that number 1 spot, and then LaMelo's been playing pretty well, so he might slot into the 2 spot. He's probably in the 2 spot. Quickly's probably up there, I'd say, in the 3 or 4 spot. He's been doing quite well. So to hit a Quickly auto and a Halliburton auto, both out of this break, not too shabby. And then the nice old school ink. I mean, I know it's not worth as much money, obviously, but I still enjoy pulling some of the old school stuff. So Magic Johnson and whatever, I like that too. So. But yeah, I tell you what, I would hate to be a kid right now who is into trading cards, because I don't think there's a single thing anywhere that a kid with like an allowance or something could afford at this point in time. I mean, even the stuff that you would normally think they could afford, like retail stuff, blasters and, retail packs and things of that nature, mega boxes, whatever. You can't even find those. I mean, those are all being bought up by people reselling them or breaking them or whatever they're doing with them. And those are not to be found. Somebody clears them out pretty much the instant they go on the shelves, so you can't find anything that's affordable. No value packs, no fat packs, nothing. Of course, when I was a kid, we didn't have all this fancy stuff. You guys, well, we still had the cardboard with the stick of gum in the back, which I'm being generous when I call it gum because it was kind of more or less like a stick of wood. And it always left a stain on whatever card it was up against. High voltage Embiid Sixers hollow foil. So yeah, we didn't have to worry about chasing autograph cards and numbered cards and relics and 45 different, kinds of cards for each sport. Yeah, it was pretty simple back then. Just chase the rookies and pay your quarter or whatever we paid. It probably was more than a quarter, but you get the idea. A LeBron James hypnotized hollow foil Lakers. So yeah, a lot different in today's world. And I mean, I just don't even know. How kids are even gonna be interested in collecting when you cannot have anything that's affordable. I guess at some point it'll self-correct and allow them back in the market, but I don't know. I don't think we've hit anything big for the Bulls, but again, I mean, I've called out so many teams between inserts and hollow foils and rookie cards. I would not swear to it, Brian, but we will be recapping shortly, so we should be able to get you squared away then. This is Jaden McDaniels, and it is the Timberwolves with a little hot signature, a backstage pass for Luka with an insert. Here come our rookies. And what else do we have? There's another Tyrese Halliburton. We've hit quite a few of his rookie cards of Halliburton, anyway. And of course, they had the nice signature, so they're really doing pretty well. Another variant. This rookie, I mean, we've seen other, but this one being a rookie one, we'll call a little special attention to it. It is R.J. Hampton for the Nuggets. I think our other variant like that was LaMelo Ball, wasn't it? I think it was, anyway. But we'll see it shortly. Jason Richardson, Golden State Warriors. That is our last autograph that we're looking for out of this box too, right? Yeah, we just hit them both almost back to back. So that'll be the last of the autographs for tonight. Of course, we still got inserts and other things we're looking for. And I am, hang on a second, trying to see what I did with that other, because I need it, there it is, so we can recap it. All right, I'm just kind of getting my stuff organized over there slightly. I had something in the wrong spot briefly, but now I fixed it, so it's all good. It's all good. It wasn't going anywhere anyway. I just like to, as I mentioned at the top, I like to try to sort a few things out separately so that we do have them handy for recap purposes. Legends of the Ball, David Robinson, hollow foil Spurs. I think we saw one of those, if not that one pretty similar to that for David Robinson a little bit ago. And then he joined us again right there. Now playing Isaiah Stewart, Detroit Pistons. A couple more rookies. We're closing in on it here. A courtside Jason Tatum, Lewis and Precious. And here comes another hollow foil. That is the Golden State Warriors and one Steph Curry. Here's a now playing Cassius Winston. Josh Green, Killian Hayes, and Siakam. Another quickly, we've seen a few of his rookies go through tonight. Another variant, but not a rookie variant. So, not that we don't care about it, but, you know, we won't recap it, in other words. We got next with Precious and Pritchard and Patrick Williams. One little stack left here. There's a now playing for the Spurs. Another LaMelo rookie and Azubuike. A Legends of the Game hollow foil. Hakeem Olajuwon for the Rockets, numbered to 199. Zero Gravity, Bulls and Dwayne Wade. All right, what else have we got? More Legends of the Game. This one is 699, Steve Nash, Phoenix Suns. Of course, Steve Nash coaching these days. D'Angelo Russell to 99. And that is Minnesota and the T-Wolves. R.J. Hampton, Nick Richards. Number to 199, Eric Pascal. And that is a hollow foil with the Golden State Warriors. Oh, somebody's aggravating the cat. Can you hear that? Like, leave the cat alone. Hey, there you go. There's a Tyrese Maxey. A now playing hollow foil Tyrese Maxey for the 76ers. So there you go. Now we do definitely have a Tyrese Maxey insert. Took us a while. Almost to the end of the thing, but we got there. Close to the last card of the break, but not quite the last one. There's a Patrick Williams for the Bulls. And our last couple of rookies there, Sadiq and Tyler Bay. Okay, so before we recap, we'll do the quick little look here for the Redbacks. So these first few stacks that I pick up, these are all the veteran. None of these are the rookies. The rookies are stacked separately. So we're just going to do a quick little turn here through the veteran, which is much easier to do this way than literally flipping every card over one by one as we go. Takes longer. So we will do it this way, a little more efficiently. There's one. All right, let's get him out. Yeah, those are just crazy up there. And it is who? Headed to the Celtics with a little Daniel Theis, however you want to say it. So we'll look through the rookies too, obviously. I'm just letting you know that right now the first thing we're looking through are the veterans. Of course, all the cards ship, so you were going to get it regardless. But just since somebody asked about it, it's just as easy to do it now as to do it when I'm sorting. So we'll just take a little peek at everything. Obviously, I just found one for the Kings, which I laid down there, and I'll pick up and show to you here in a hot second. You probably already saw it. I think it's Marvin Bagley, but I just thought, why not go ahead and go through another stack while I was at it. So this is the second veteran one that we have found. Kings and Marvin Bagley. Oh, there's one. That one was the Bulls, I think. It is Kobe White for Chicago and the Bulls. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's always a few of them that you find in these that have the red backs. The more important ones, of course, are the rookies than the veterans, but nonetheless, I mean, they're all important, but you know what I mean, relatively speaking. That one's the Cavaliers and Darius Garland that I just found, which I will pick up and flip for you in a hot second. Oh, look at that. We cut the deck on one. That one was the Knicks and Mitchell Robinson. Almost done looking through the veteran part of it. Just this little group here left, and we'll be done with them, and then we'll have to look through the rookie part of it. Okay, so come on out of there, bud. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, and for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland. Now, I'm going to get all of our veteran stuff back out of the way so I can keep my stacks separated and whatnot. And then we're going to do the same thing with the rookies. So Josh says, what's the significance of the red back? Is it a short print? I mean, basically, technically, yes, but usually there's a fair amount of them. So yes, it is a short print, but it depends on your definition of a short print. Like if you're coming from baseball card collecting and top short prints, those are usually much shorter and what I consider more of a true short print than sometimes what Panini puts in as SPs. They're still SPs technically, yes. They print them less than they print the regular cards, but there are still a fair amount of them, of the red backs. There's not like there's going to be, 10 of them or something, in other words. These are the rookies that we're looking through right now for, again, same purpose, red backs. And once we get those done, then guess what? We'll be doing some recapping. And that'll be fun, won't it? Well, I think it's going to be fun, actually, because we have had some very nice hits tonight. So personally, yeah. I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute, there's an insert. So see, there are a couple of inserts that are stacked in the wrong spot, aren't there? Ah, I did have some mixed in there. Ah, there's that Tyrese Maxey somebody saw earlier that I could not find that flipping thing. Now I know why. Ha-ha, I had them stacked in here. Yeah, that must be the deal. At the start of the night, I must have been stacking them in with the regular rookies. And then at some point, I switched over after the first pack or two, just put them in with the other stuff. Well, that makes me feel better because I could not find that flipping thing before. So it is we got next, a Maxey and an Obi Toppin and a Josh Green. Ha, mystery solved. I like that. That was kind of stressing me out, man, that I couldn't find it and I couldn't remember it. And I'm like, oh my God, where is it? So I feel a little bit better now. Now I know what I did with it. But there's like 1,000 cards and I've got 4 or 5 different stacks going over here. So it's not hard to put something in the wrong place, but all right. So there you go. End of the red backs. There were none in the rookies besides the one that we caught when we were actually doing it first through. Okay. So for the sake of argument, we are going to recap all of the inserts that we got. And yeah, so it's going to take us a hot second, but that's all right. I'm going to give you a chance to take a look at it if you missed it earlier, jumped in part of the way or whatever. So these are unnumbered and non-hollow foil inserts, okay? And we'll just kind of buzz through them here. These are, I believe, now again, it could be just exactly like what we just found where I had a couple of those stacked in with the rookie cards. I could have accidentally stacked a few of these regular inserts in with the veteran base. I don't think that I did because we just looked at the back of all the veteran base and I think I would have caught it if I had it in there, but never say never. So I believe this is all the inserts, But of course, obviously, if I find any additional when I'm working through the sorting, you're going to get it anyway because all the cards ship out of here. These are the hollow foil inserts that are not numbered. I think that other stack's my numbered stack, so I think these are, oh, nope, these are numbered. Well, have I got them some of each? Okay, let's put those up there. Let's try this again. I think these are going to be the hollow foil that are unnumbered, the rest of them, yes. Just had a couple of them in the slightly wrong stack. And just remember, cards stay with their franchise. So all those, any Supersonics that we pull, they go to the Thunder. We pulled a Buffalo Brave somewhere along the way, which of course will go to the Clippers. So that's the deal there. Let's get our red back stuff and our numbered stuff. That's the red backs. Those are the variants. Let's get them out. And these are our numbered hits. So $6.99 numbered to $99, $199, $199, $199, and $6.99. That last one was, whoops, I sort of say $6.99, but that's actually $9.99 on the Future Stars. And there's another Legends of the Game that was $6.99, $199, $99, $199, $6.99, $99, $199. The court side is to 25. That's the Jason Tatum one for the Celtics. And then 99, 6.99, and 9.99. Okay, so there are your numbered cards. Now, our red backs, which does include one rookie red back that we found when we were going through it originally, and that's Tyrese Halliburton. And then our other red backs are the ones we found doing the quick sort to look at the backs. Darius Garland for the Cavaliers, the Knicks and Mitchell Robinson, Kobe White and the Bulls, Marvin Bagley for the Kings, and Daniel Theis or however you say that, and that's for Boston and the Celtics. We had a couple of variants that are rookies, so I did set them aside. Our variants like this that are for veterans we didn't pull out, but the rookies we did. One is LaMelo Ball and the other RJ Hampton. Now down to the big stuff, and that would be the autographs. Let's get a hold of them, see what we've got in the way of our autographs here. Jason Richardson, and that is the Golden State Warriors. I've got the T-Wolves behind that with Jaden McDaniels, followed by Magic Johnson, and that's the Lakers. And then you have Lee for the Pistons, numbered to 25 with Saban Lee. Really nice hit with Emmanuel Quickley on the rookie ink, and that's for the Knicks. Followed by Richardson, and Michael Bay Richardson is also the Knicks. And then you have Skylar Mays, another rookie ink. That one is headed to Atlanta and the Hawks. Then here's this beauty right here, Tyrese Halliburton. Isn't that a sweet little hit? And it is numbered to 25 for the Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento Kings owner, if you have joined us since we hit that originally, if you're on live right now and you are okay with me putting that in a one-touch, please jump into chat and let me know. If not, I'm going to put it in a regular top loader, because as soon as I sign off, I sit right here at this table, and that's what I do before I get up and do anything else. Daniel House and the Rockets, and finally Killian Hayes for the Detroit Pistons. All right, so there is our break and our recap. I'm going to put up shipping information one more time in case you missed that earlier. And then I am also going to put up what kind of breaks we're looking at in the days ahead. Still kind of light in the next little bit till Panini and Topps start trucking more things out the door. We're still a little on the light side, but there's stuff coming out next week. So we'll have stuff to do anyway. We just won't get back to it until Tuesday, basically. So I'm hoping to have this out the door and on the way to you Saturday. That's my goal. But as always, it is plus or minus a day. So if it is that things go well, maybe it gets out a day early on Friday. And if it is that it takes longer to sort and ship than I'm kind of anticipating it to take, it could fall to Monday. That would be our plus a day. But anyway, Saturday's my best guess. Everybody should have cards in here. You either pulled base or inserts or something. So I don't think that we need to worry about consolation cards. I feel pretty good that everybody will have cards coming their way. So we're not going to worry about that. Days ahead are looking pretty sparse. Tomorrow it's going to be Leaf Metal Draft Baseball. We're going to break a full case of that. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be off nights. We'll come back to work on Tuesday night, and then we'll have should be Tuesday through Friday next week, because our new releases next week for Wednesday are Optic Football and Topps Series 1 Baseball. So that's what you can look forward to next Wednesday. And of course, we'll find some other things to break before that as well. So, and that I guess has got me covered for tonight. So thank you once again, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it very much. I hope that you have a great rest of your evening. And if I don't see you again tomorrow, I hope I will see you again sometime soon. In the meantime, stay safe, happy, and